Hello traders, it's Yanis here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome to another weekly forex forecast. I have chosen, I think there are 10 pairs that I think they look a little bit better than the other ones. Starting with GBP New Zealand dollar. I already know I have a reaction with higher lows. I have many touches on this area, and of course on my daily chart what I have is a very powerful trendline break with a 1, 2, 3. Back on the weekly chart I have a weekly big 1, 2, 3. So someone would say, where are we going now? Major time frames are the boss. So here you can see many touches, and also I have some reaction which is better visible on my daily chart. So what I have here is a bounce. I do have a 1, 2, 3, but it's not in a good area. And what I would like is, since I have the reaction and a higher low, to go long, of course, after my 36 EMA has broken for 300 pips. So you see here that you have this area that it is, if you want to go a little bit more conservative, my 36 EMA, and then you need a setup above this area. Yeah. So when and if you get the retracement, you will be going for almost 300 pips. On USDCHF, starting always from the weekly chart, what do I have here again? On this level I have multiple touches and some also on this level. The thing is that a very powerful, well-respected trend line has broken, and of course now my big picture says that price can get all the way down. I have volatility that could be a result of some news. I don't care. What I care is that I had a really nice retracement. It was a really nice opportunity. You see the reaction, my lower highs, my 1, 2, 3, and of course next best opportunity, since you already have a lower low, is to go short, targeting the already identified support area, 350 pips. Let's go now to New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Powerful support area, and price I can see already reacting. Previous highs and lows also identified by a very powerful support and resistance. Price is going up, and of course what I need now is to switch to my daily support, double bottoms, trendline break, and the only thing missing of course is my 1, 2, 3, which is already in progress. So an entry when the candle closes with an APO of 50 pips would be going for 300. Not bad at all. So keep an eye on New Zealand dollar, US dollar to go long. New Zealand dollar yen, probably the same thing. Let's go to our weekly chart. Okay, New Zealand dollar has broken a very powerful support area that's been holding since 2015. Where could that go now? For the abyss? Why not? Quick peek on monthly chart. And on monthly chart, this is my previous lows. If someone wants to be much more conservative, this previous resistance area and support can act also as support here. So be a little bit extra careful, because we see the spikes and price went back up. Of course now we have candles here that, if you zoom in a little bit, you can see that they open high, close lower again and again, not this one though, but here. So it's powerful, it's short, and and the only thing missing now would be a retracement. And on the daily, we already had it. So since I have a lower low, why not go for another short after I get the retracement? Aussie. Aussie is on a very powerful support area. It looks like it's breaking it, but I have the spikes, and even when that happens, I'm going for this area. But I can always look here for a bounce opportunity long, just in case. Multiple touches on this area, and on my weekly chart, I have again my approach. I can wait for the price to get stuck a little bit here, and when and if my trend line breaks, I can go long. On the daily, if you get a daily 1 to 3 daily retracement, of course you can combine it with lower time frames entries, already knowing that this zone that you are entering is huge. It's 1,500 pips. So it would be good if you get a retracement to get also the opportunity to take the trade. So AUDCAD, I can see here that has reached also a very powerful support. I have my trend line, double bottoms, everything comes down to this point. Will that break? What you can do, go to lower settings and put some pending orders, or even on the 4 hour, what you can do is draw a 4 hour trend line, and when price decides to go back up, if you get a 1 to 3 always with a higher low and combining here my support area, you can go long. And what you could do here is you can even target your previous well-respected trend line for 300 pips, and in case price wants to break this area, you always have your previous highs combined with some support area. So you can set some pending orders to go long, win-win scenario till these 200 pips, and then for 400 pips, in any case, we always leave our last position running because it could go all the way up here. So with a small APO or even with a 1 hour entry, you could go for 1000 pips. Aussie, here on my weekly chart, I can see that price has reached another powerful support area, and of course again what you can do is wait for a daily trend line break, and of course that means you would go for a 4 hour entry as long as you get a setup above this area. Double bottoms, you can consider this as a false breakout, and also if you see you already have a 4 hour 1 to 3 with a crossover too close to your trend line, so go here a little bit conservative and wait for the trend line to break. On EURUSD, we have already identified support and resistance levels, and this is breaking. As a history, I have the spike. I can go, of course, for a quick peek on the monthly chart. I have a very powerful movement, and what I see here is that price has the room or the potential to go even further up. Yeah, for sure I would love for the price to get here, but that means that first of all I need a setup above this area. Now here On the daily, I have a small retracement. It's not an ideal one, but it is a retracement and price still looks powerful. That is the retracement, and now I would really prefer another retracement, and the only thing missing would be a 1, 2, 3 with a higher high. I would love my point 2 to be higher than this one. I always want a clear direction. If it's a breakout, a clear 1, 2, 3 for sure. So keep an eye on EURUSD to go long. On my weekly chart here on EURUSD, I have a combined resistance area and it looks like it's breaking. The thing is, we've been waiting and waiting, and we were waiting for the price to create a nice 1, 2, 3 because we are entering on a very big range which is like 700 plus pips. Here it looks like price wants to break my 36 EMA. If we slow down a little bit and check, we will see that price spikes on the 36 EMA. Either it spikes to reach it or it spikes to break it. So don't be in a hurry to go long because that could be a spike to break it. Again, of course, on the other hand, I cannot ignore that I have a very powerful daily trend line and a daily 1, 2, 3. Here I had a very powerful and again a steep movement, and of course in case you want to go long, you will have to wait a 4-hour retracement. We never jump in on a trade. So we get the retracement, 2 to 3 line breaks, and of course we can go even with a 1 hour 1 to 3 long above my resistance. On USDCAD, easy to spot my double tops here. I have the crossover and I have my higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. What do you see here? Price, when retraces, breaks the 36 EMA but then goes back up again. Again, breaks my 36 EMA, spikes and is going back up again. Same here. The difference is that in this area, price has already reacted. So that could also be a bounce with a lower high, and if my trend line breaks, I'm going short. Just not yet. Unless you get a retracement, a 1, 2, 3 with a nice retracement below your trend line, you're not going anywhere. And if that happens, where is your support? As always, you can take your line and start moving. And over here, I have some previous lows over here with some highs. So it's somewhere between here and here. So daily, I already had a daily trend line break with a daily 1, 2, 3. So if someone is short, stay short. But if not, you need another break for this trend line. Even if the price retraces, that means you will have this as a trend line and then you will wait for a short below this area for 200 pips. Gold is on the run. On Renko, we had on our live room a really nice opportunity. We took the whole trade. Last position is running for 500 pips. But in here, let's see what's going on. Price is going. I don't have any previous history, so I can go for a quick pick on the monthly. It's powerful. I have some spikes here. So if I get retracement, I have some combined lows and highs. So the only thing missing, as always, is a retracement. Probably this is also due to news, and we already know that especially on news we need a very, very nice retracement. And here, if you get it, you will be able to go follow the rules, and it will cover 1,800 pips. Why not? We are already in with 500. Why not 1,000 more? Yeah. Don't get intimidated because I say 500 pips, 1,000. You already know, for those who are already members, that you have done it. Many people have done it. It's just part of patience. Yeah. Don't give in into greed that makes you close all your positions. Always, always, always leave something running. On Aussie QE, you see that we have already identified a very powerful range that counts 600 plus pips. Price has already reached that support area and has started to retrace. Now here I had some spikes and prices, it's like thinking about it. I cannot ignore that this is a big 1, 2, 3, but my highs here kind of a higher than this one, so it's not like I like it as a retracement. And I already have the bounce. I would love for the price to break this area to continue long, because I already have in mind that when price reaches this area or even this area, I will bounce trade that short. For now, I can go to my daily chart. I have the reaction. I have my trend line here. Even if you have it here, I'm okay with that. And you see that after my trend line, I have the retracement. It's not like I have a lower low here. Price does look like it wants to go short, but look at this kind of spiky and retracing. Okay, this is lower low on the 4-hour, and that means, of course, you can take a 4-hour entry with an APO of like 30 pips going for, it's 30, 35, 40, sorry, for 150. Always having in mind that the bounce has already happened. So you can, as always, lower your risk. Yeah, or even combine that with a lower settings entry, I don't know, 15 minutes or 1 hour. So these are the charts for this week. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week, and see you again next time. Bye bye, everybody.